February the 14th, St. Valentine's Day. 1 billion women will rise up in a global campaign against the increasing violence being perpetrated against women and girls. We are the Durham 1 Billion Rising Group.
It's time to say that we are so over violence and abuse happening all around us, all over the world.
The reason for being here today is simple: to raise awareness, share information and show support.
It's raising people's consciousness that A, that there is a problem, B, we're not happy to accept that problem and we want it to stop, C, if you're a woman who's in a situation which isn't okay, that there is all of this different support available.
We have now risen in this cold northeastern city, and we will not sit down again until we get action against violence against women across the globe. And if we say violence against women takes an enormous priority, our money is where our mouth is, and we will say that.
A woman is supposed to be respected. We are not objects.
1 in 7 female students have experienced serious physical or sexual abuse in their time at university.
Or religious, or based on your country, or based on your town. It actually is patriarchy, and it's everywhere. And that if we rise together, we will understand it concerns us all.
She's wondering how many women are walking around this world still feeling the tingling of their amputated wings, remembering what it was to fly, to sing. Tonight, she's not wondering what she would tell her daughter. She's asking, what are you going to teach your son?
I'm rising in Durham today because I know too many people who have been through the things that we're fighting against. These are amazing people, and it takes something away from a person when violence is committed against them. And it was just so wonderful to stand there reading poetry and just see loads and loads of people. I was just really, really happy.
There's a sense of community, there's a sense of lots of people, men and women, actually caring about something. You can come and dance, you can listen to poetry, you can be inspired.
The time has come for women across the planet and the men who love them to do an outrageous, disruptive dance action.
Love what you love. Say, this is my body, it is no one's but mine.
Finally the tables are starting to turn. Talking about a revolution, oh yeah.
We all have responsibility. We've got to end domestic violence, but we can't do it in isolation. We have to join together to make that difference and to make sure it stops.
There are approximately 1 billion women on the planet who have been violated. 1 billion women. The time is now. Today it begins, when 1 billion women will rise to end rape, because we are over it.
Once you get told that 1 billion women experience violence every year, that is going to stick with you.
Of course we are angry. We each have our stories. They are held within the cells of our bodies, as are the stories of our mothers, grandmothers, and the line of ancestors who came before them. We carry it all with us, like sacks full of rocks.
I'm rising because this act of breaking the silence has already given a close friend of mine the courage to tell me that she's in an abusive relationship and she doesn't know how to get out of it. I'm rising because I don't want to live in a world where that happens. But since I'm realistic to know that this is the situation we're in, I'm rising because I want women to know the range of support that is available to them.
I'm rising because society still doesn't accept anger and outrage as an appropriate response to the horrifying levels of violence and abuse experienced by women across the world. Because so often women's voices are silenced, and their words in denouncing violence are treated almost as though an act of violence themselves. I rise for a future in which breaking the silence is a responsibility not only for women, but for the society which currently enforces that silence. I rise because that future begins today.
V-Day Durham refuses to stand by as more than 1 billion women experience violence. Today we are rising with millions of women and men around the world to say, enough. The violence ends now.
Women are truly amazing, and it's a joy to celebrate what women bring to this world as individuals and collectively. We are 1 billion women rising, and we can change the world.
We are dancing across every country on every continent. Dancing insists we take up space. It has no set direction, but we go there together. It's dangerous, joyous, holy, disruptive. It breaks the rules. It can happen anywhere, at any time, with anyone and everyone. We are dancing in defiance of the injustices we and our mothers, sisters, lovers and friends have suffered. We are dancing in the streets, in churches, in stadiums, in huts and in our homes. We are shaking the planet today in a powerful act of refusal to let the violence continue. We are saying no more. We are 1 billion rising.